You might be saying, Nick, what a calm intro for the first match of the Summer Series Fandom Fights Tournament. I was leading you in there. I'm real excited. This is the first match. It's tournament season. It's tournament time. What an exciting time in the realm of online movie trivia. It's the Fandom Fights Summer Series Singles Tournament. We have the first match for you. Number 8, Tyler Burch, going up against number 9, David Garcia. Let's see, what do we do? Last time we saw David, he played Coho. Coho beat him, went on to go play in a contenders match. David is back here today. Last time we saw Tyler, he was in the 5-way number 1 contender match at the beginning of the year. He did not win that, but because it was a multi-person match, more than 3 people, he doesn't have a loss on his record. So technically speaking, Tyler Burch is still undefeated in the realm of Fandom Fights. Very exciting matchup today. They did just play each other in teams for the title. I won't spoil it since it just happened, but I can tell you that one of them beat the other one. And I bet that one who lost wants revenge. We didn't shoot it yet. Let's see what the players have to say in the promos.
All right. Back in singles since my loss against Coho. And I have been studying, I have been hitting the books or the movies or the TV. I don't know how you would say that phrase when you are referring to movie trivia. And I am not happy that I am about to play Tyler because I love Tyler. I manage Tyler. I really want Tyler to go far in this tournament, but I really do want to go far in this tournament myself, and those two are completely incompatible. I just hope that the wheel today behaves with me in a different way, because I don't know if you're aware of this, but I think I'm 3-2 right now. And if you don't count my very first match where I was like a very different competitor than I'm now, and I didn't really care about Fandom that much, every other match, the wheel has spawned either Opponent's Choice or Star Wars. I don't have a middle ground. And honestly, I don't really want to spin Star Wars today, because if I win, that means next match I'm going to spin Opponent's Choice. So wheel, please just, do something normal, something weird, something in the middle that I can maneuver my way around. That's my only beg for you, wheel, today. Good luck, Tyler. Let's have a good one.
Well, I'm back for the first time since the 5-way. This is probably not only my first time playing singles this season, but my first time having less than 4 people in a match this entire season. So it's going to be weird just being me and David. I'm going to have to kind of remind myself how to play when it's all on you. But I'm excited to be here. I didn't get to be in last season's tournament. I signed up too late, so I'm excited to be here. I mean, I'm already doing better than I did last year. I wasn't even in the tournament. I'm in the first round. So next year, I'd be in the second round. But I'm really excited to play against David. One thing about me, that I've always said is I love to go against the best competitors. And, David, team's champion for a reason. He is one of the best. And so I'm excited that I get to play him. I mean, one of us will win, one of us will lose. But it's going to be a good match. I think it's going to come down to the wire. So I'm really excited about this one, ready to kick off tournament season, see how far we go.
Those were some cordial promos. If I do say so myself, I believe these two competitors are friends, faction mates, at times managers for one another. But both very skilled in the realm of Fandom Fights, so it should be an incredible match. Enough for me. Let's get into round number 1. Round number 1 is going to work like this. Each player is going to get 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. They'll have 15 seconds to write their answer down. At the end of 15 seconds, I will say pens down. They will then reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer will be worth 1 point apiece. Should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 1?
Nope, let's do this.
All right, your first question will come in the category of the Wizarding World. Who kills Dobby in the Deathly Hallows Part 1? Been watching a lot of Who's Line. And Drew Carey called Colin Mockery a dark little man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10's down. We'll go to Tyler.
That'd be Bellatrix Lestrange.
And David.
Bellatrix Lestrange.
Bellatrix Lestrange is correct. Point apiece as we get to the second question, which comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Twilight? Yeah. Never forget when I used to play and they asked to score the soundtrack question about a recent movie, and I was like, shit, got to look it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to David.
Alan Silvestri?
And Tyler.
I said James Newton Howard.
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We were looking for Carter Burwell.
Nope.
The weird one.
Typical Phantom guy, but all right. So there go all perfect rounds as we get to the next question, which comes in the category of Disney live action. What city does The Sorcerer's Apprentice take place in? I don't think I spelled the word apprentice right, but I'm really not sure. They're 1P or 2? 5.
You're asking me?
Anybody. 1. Pens down. Go to Tyler.
New York City.
And David.
New York.
New York City is correct. 2 to 2. Let's get to the next question, which comes in the category of Disney animation. What is the name of Lilo's older sister in Lilo and Stitch? I rode the ride for this movie at I think it was Disney World when I was younger, and it's the one that like attacks you and stuff, and it was genuinely a bad experience. There's stuff like poking me in the back. They made it felt like Stitch burped on you. It was awful. 5, 4. Genuinely did enjoy it. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Go to David.
Is it Nani?
And Tyler.
I hope so, because I also put Nani.
Nani is the correct answer. We're tied 3 to 3. We get to the next question, which comes in the category of Marvel. Which Marvel film features the characters Penny Parker, Olivia Octavius, and Jefferson Davis?
What's happening to my writing today?
Brought to you by Ultiplex. Four, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Go to Tyler.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
And David.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is correct. Still tied 4 to 4. As you get to the next question, which comes in the category of James Bond.
Of course it does.
What type of event does the film Thunderball open at? I was about to just say underrated Bond song, but then I thought about it and like, no. But like maybe one that people don't think about as often, but like it's probably rated right where it's at. Thunderball. It's a very rich song, if we're honest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat.
That is David's first repeat. The question again. What type of event does the film Thunderball open at? Doesn't even make sense. Unless you're like Zeus, I guess. Maybe Thor. I don't know. Thunder's the sound. Lightning's the thing. Whatever. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to David.
It's the wedding.
And Tyler.
I think it's also a wedding.
Both unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for a funeral.
Oh.
Kind of. Similar yet different. Anyway, your next question will come in the category of DC. The question is, who plays Aisha in The Losers? I like this movie a lot, and I say that every time we ask a question about it. Third best DC movie, come at me. The Losers, The Batman. That's right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down will go to Tyler.
Zoe Saldana.
And David.
Zoe Saldana.
Zoe Saldana is correct. It's still tied 5-5. As we get to the next question, which comes in the category of horror icons. What U.S. state is Springwood located in, as learned in Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare? I like correct. I'm a little OCD, so sometimes I notice spelling errors in the questions. I gotta change them right then and there. Because if I don't change them there, you'd see them right here, spelled wrong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to David.
I know. Massachusetts.
And Tyler.
I said Ohio.
Ohio is correct. And we have the first lead of the match. Tyler leads 6 to David's 5. As we get to the next question, the penultimate question, which comes in the category of Middle Earth. The question is, who does Thranduil banish from Mirkwood in the Battle of the Five Armies? Does it really count as 5 armies? Wait, and I don't want to give away too much. I assume you both know which movie I'm talking about, but does it count as 5 armies when, like, 2 of the armies are led by 2 guys on the same side and it's the same kind of creature? I don't think so. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to David.
That's because they skipped some armies of the books and they had to, like, make up new ones.
And Tyler.
Atariel.
Tariel is correct. Tyler holds the 1-point lead, 7-6. As we get to the final question in round number 1, as there are no perfect rounds, it will come in the category of Star Trek. Which Star Trek film features the death of a character named Stonak? I have comments, but I'm not gonna...
Can I ask for, did you say a K at the end of the name?
I'll give you the name. Sonak. What was
Okay.
that?
Thank you.
Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Tyler.
I said Star Trek Insurrection.
And David.
Star Trek the motion picture.
The motion picture is correct. David catching back up to the last second. We are tied 7-7 coming out of round number 1. What a good round it was. As we move into round number 2. Here's how round number 2 is going to work. It is the wheel round. Each player will get a spin at the wheel, which has 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. If the player likes what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again. But they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you'd like to check down the multiple choice, in which case it will only be worth 1. And be aware, as stealing is available in round number 2. With that being said, your categories on the wheel today are Star Wars, Horror Icons, Middle Earth, Star Trek, Pixar, YA, Marvel, and James Bond. That being said, we are tied, but Tyler, you are the higher ranked. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I think I'll allow David to get either Opponent's Choice or Star Wars.
Sounds like a plan. David, this is your first spin. Wow. Lands on Opponent's Choice. I'm pretty amazed. Actually, I really didn't think I was going to have it, but okay. Tyler, what category would you like to give to David?
I'm gonna go with James Bond.
Yeah, of course.
All righty. Sounds like a plan. David, I will be giving you your questions in the category of James Bond, assigned to you by Mr. Burch. Are you prepared for them?
Not really, but let's go.
All right, your first question. The character Sylvia Trench appeared in From Russia with Love and what other Bond film?
Damn it. Let's go multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Goldfinger, B, Diamonds Are Forever, C, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, or D, Dr. No?
on Her Majesty's Secret Service?
That is incorrect. Tyler, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options again are A, Goldfinger, B, Diamonds Are Forever, C, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, or D, Dr. No.
Someone after it, so I'm going to go Goldfinger.
That is unfortunately incorrect. We're looking for the one before it, Dr. No.
So I was thinking,
So, no steal there. As we move to the next question in James Bond for David. David, your question. How does Vesper die in Casino Royale?
She drowns.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. In Octopussy, the final bomb that Bond must deactivate is at what kind of event?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, an auction, B, a concert, C, a wedding, or D, a circus?
Let's say a circus.
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay, cool. I haven't seen that one.
Your penultimate question. Who plays Alec Trevelyan in GoldenEye? Five, four, three.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Jonathan Pryce, B, Alan Cumming, C, Sean Bean, D, Aidan Gillen?
Is he the main villain? Sean Bean?
That is correct.
Oh, fuck.
And David, your final question in James Bond. What's the acronym for the stolen communication system that can order missile launches in For Your Eyes Only?
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, ALTA, B, APAG, C, ATAC, or D, ACAB?
Let's go A.
A is incorrect. Tyler, chance for a 1 point steal. Your options again are A, ALTA, B, APAG, C, ATAC, or D, ACAB.
is it C?
C is correct for the 1 point steal, and I apologize just saying that out loud. I realized how confusing it must have been. But with that, we will bring an end to David's round 2, and James Bond, he gets his score up to 11 with that one steal in there. Tyler is up to 8. So 11-8 going into Tyler's spin as we bring back up the wheel. Mr. Burch, this will be your first spin.
Sorry, David. I didn't want to get it, so.
Yeah, right.
Lands on Middle Earth. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
I'll keep it.
All right. Sounds good. Tyler, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Middle Earth?
Yes.
All right, your first question. Which Middle Earth film features someone being shot by a poisonous arrow only to be healed later in the film?
The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. What is the name of Theoden's father revealed in the Two Towers?
Multiple choice.
Okay, your multiple choice options are: is it A, Ecthelion, B, Theodred, C, Paladin, D, Thengel?
C?
C is incorrect. David, chance for the 1 point steal. Your options again are A, Ecthelion, B, Theodred, C, Paladin, D, Thengel.
D.
D is correct for the 1 point steal.
I don't know why I didn't. Yeah.
All right. Tyler, your third question. How many theatrically released Middle-earth films can Christopher Lee be found in?
4.
That is correct for 2 points in a tie game. Your next question. What is the elven name for the Kingsfoil plant used to help heal the wounded throughout the Middle-earth series?
Athelos.
That is correct for 2 points and the lead. So we get to your final question, Tyler. In An Unexpected Journey, what is Bilbo doing when the dwarves begin to arrive at his home? Like a general answer.
He's sitting down for a meal.
We can accept that for 2 more points and the end of round number 2. Tyler Burch in the lead, 16 to David's 12. But 4-point game is anybody's game as we get into round number 3. Here's how round number 3 is going to work. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of fandom fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we reach the end of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 3?
Nope.
All right, your first question that you can bet points on is in the category of Marvel. We'll get bets starting with Tyler.
2.
And David.
2.
All right, your question in Marvel. Who plays Cyclops in X-Men Apocalypse and Dark Phoenix? Good answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Tyler.
Ty Sheridan.
And David.
Ty Sheridan.
Ty Sheridan is the correct answer. Each will gain 2 points. The score is now 18 to 14 as we get to the next question, which will come in the category of horror icons. We'll get bets starting with David.
2.
And Tyler.
0.
All right. The question in horror icons. After escaping Laurie's house at the beginning of Halloween Kills, Michael kills a bunch of people with what profession? People said they didn't like this movie. I said, I think it's fine.
All right.
Sure. I mean, I'm not a big fan of this to begin with. Sure. Having fun. Why not? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Tyler, who bet 0.
Firefighters.
And David.
Firefighters.
Firefighters is correct. David cutting into the lead. It is now 18 to 16, a 2-point game. As we get to the third question in round number 3, it'll come in the category of James Bond. We'll get bets starting with Tyler.
0 again.
And David.
1.
All right. The question in James Bond. The Bond girl Pam Bouvier is featured in which Bond film? Urge to make Step Brothers joke. But I won't, because I'm a professional. Sometimes. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Tyler, who bet 0.
I said On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
And David.
Moonraker.
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We were looking for License to Kill. License to Kill. So David will lose 1 point. It's now a 3-point game. Tyler leads 18 to 15 as we get to the penultimate category, which is Star Wars. We'll get bets starting with David.
2.
What?
And Tyler.
2.
All right, here's the sitch. Both players hit. Tyler wins. Both players miss. Tyler wins. David hits. Tyler misses. We go on. Your question in the category of Star Wars. Who tells Qui-Gon that Anakin is too old to be trained when he is brought before the council in The Phantom Menace? This is tense. Did I just put the Star Wars reference? This is tense. Yeah, I did. Apologies. Good answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll get answers starting with David.
Mace Windu.
And Tyler.
Mace Windu.
And your winner, Tyler Burch. The correct answer was Mace Windu. So, in a well-fought match, Tyler Burch comes out the first victor of the 2022 Fandom Fight Singles Tournament in one heck of a match. Two very evenly matched competitors going toe-to-toe. It was really great to see. I'm still weirded out by the wheel thing. Let's talk to David about it right now. Let's talk to our competitors. Starting with David, first loser today. I was like, oh, okay, sure. Yeah, but then it happened again, so it's kind of weird. David, you worked your way through a difficult category. Enough to, even on opponent's choice, make it all the way to the second and last question in round 3. Yeah. You played a great game. Thoughts on the match?
Well, I knew there were two things on the wheel that they were probably the most opponent's choicey for me. And those were Horror Icons and James Bond. And I tried to work on them. I focused more on one than the other. And I don't know how Tyler knew that. So he gave me James Bond, which I have been slowly working on. But those movies just blur together too much. And I never had to worry about James Bond in my team's career. So it's a slow process, but I am actually happy that I did how I did in that round. But other than that, I stayed toe-to-toe with Tyler. It was an evenly fought match. But the opponents, I told you, it's like I've played 6 matches, and in 2 of them, I spent Star Wars. I don't remember what I spun in my first match, and the other one was bonus choice. All my losses.
That's very crazy. It's genuinely a wild statistical anomaly, but
you can check it.
I believe you. But David, despite that, you played a great match. Is there anyone you're looking to face off against in the remainder of the season post-tournament?
Well, you know what? I'm like 50-100 or 50-50 or whatever you say it. So give me someone a little easier, maybe.
All right. I'll try and do that for you, my friend. Great job on the match today as we bring in our winner, advancing to round number 2, Tyler Burch. First of all, you're a handsome gentleman. So I hear. Tyler, you're technically 4-0 at this point. There's very few people who have gone 4-0. There may be some people who say, oh, but the 5-way, but no, it doesn't count as a loss on your record. You're still technically undefeated. And if you were to win this tournament, you'd be something like 7-0 challenging for the title. I did that math in my head while you guys were doing promos. I was like, that's kind of crazy. Tyler, you beat at least a former team's champion, if not a current team's champion, in round number 1 in a very close match. So how are you feeling about the win?
I'm feeling good about it. I mean, obviously, the opponent's choice with James Bond, I knew that was gonna hurt David a lot. But I also had a feeling he'd come back, which he almost did. So, what David said about like me knowing that James Bond was the one that he wasn't focusing on, no, I just really didn't want James Bond. So I didn't.
Understandable. Tyler, you will be playing someone in round 2. I can give you one of the options. You'll be playing either the 3rd place finisher in the 5-way play-in, who will be ranked at number 16. Full transparency, we don't know who that is yet. We haven't shot the match.
Oh, right.
So they will be ranked at number 16, or you'll be playing the number 1 seed, Robert Kastner. Preference, and since we know Robert is a possibility, thoughts on possibly playing Robert in round 2?
Well, difficulty, obviously, number 16 would be cool. No, I mean, going against Robert would be a lot of fun. It'd be really cool. I mean, we were faction mates last season, and we were good friends. And I know we've always wanted to go against each other, so it'd be cool to be able to go against him and kind of, just see what we got. I've seen what he can do, and when he's on, he's really on. And so I think if I can get him on that day, it will be a hell of a match.
I couldn't agree more. Maybe your whole path is just laced with former and current teams champions, maybe. Because Robert would be another one. I think that'd be another exciting match, and we look forward to possibly seeing it around 2, depending how Robert's match goes. But Tyler, congratulations on the win today. You played great, and everyone in the tournament should look out for you, sir. Everyone else, thank you all for joining us in this great match to kick off the Fandom Fights Summer Series Singles Tournament. It was a great one, and be sure to check out all the other matches. They're coming out. The Fandom Teams Ladder is in full swing, so those matches are coming out as well, along with the tournament matches. So check them all out. Check everything out. Warzone's tournament's still going on. But for everyone here today, for David, for Tyler, for myself, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time on another great episode of Fandom Fights.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.
And again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.